Efficient outing for sure. What, 5 innings, 60, low 60 pitch count? Yeah, that was great. Good use of the fastball, right, to both sides of the plate. Good slider to both sides of the plate, and a few curveballs. So Jon pitched well.
Certainly it wasn't the rain. I mean, the rain knocked him out. Who knows how long he could have gone?
Right.
He seemed to be under control.
Oh yeah, he was in control of this game for sure. Like we talked about, the efficiency was there. Delivery looked good. Ball was coming out of his hand really nice. Just, everything looked good. So, yeah, no telling how far it could have went if the rains didn't come.
How do you determine whether a guy comes back after other? Obviously, that's a pretty long delay. But how do you determine that?
For me, I think every pitcher's unique. Every situation's unique. But, for me, it's usually 45 minutes to an hour, especially a young pitcher. That's sort of the standard that I think that, those of us in the game have, sort of come to a standard. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are times when you might push it a little bit, and other times it might be less than that. It depends. It depends on, a lot of factors.
That a squeeze bunt. It looked like Luke Croy kind of went for it and wasn't sure it was caught in between. What happened?
Yeah, that's what I saw too. Luke, initially, instincts will sort of take over, and he wants to go get the ball, But, Greg is such a, great fielder and fields his position extremely well, and he pounced on it. And, Greg made a great play. It's a do or die play. He came up with it, in his glove, dove, and I think the umpire was about to call him out. It looked like, I don't have the advantage of replay, but it looked as though he was about to come out. Then the ball came out of his glove. But it was a great play by Greg.
He was out. He just dropped the ball.
Yeah. From our vantage point, it looked as though he had the ball. It looked as though he tagged him, and then the ball popped out.
You guys expecting that to come in that situation?
It's part of it. Yeah, I mean that's part of the. It's part of what they do. The scouting report, indicates that they will squeeze.
The walk obviously hurt you guys in that inning, and in the previous inning when Oberg came on, he'd been so good, and he walks Myers on 4 pitches.
Right. Yeah. The walks came back to haunt us a little bit there, for sure. And we just couldn't close out the 8th, and even the walk came back to bite Greg, with 1 out. Then they hit the ground ball up the middle that was in the right spot, and it deflected off DJ, allowed that guy to go to third base. So I mean, we talk about it all the time. It's baseball.
Speaking of that being baseball, you guys got 3 runs in 1 inning, but it just didn't seem that you could get.
Yeah, we couldn't get anything going against, the reliever that came in and got the 2 outs, and then Stammen came in, and then here comes the lefty, then here comes Yates. Their bullpen, their bullpen outpitched our bullpen. That's as probably as plain as you can put it.
Of course, you're still in a race here, and things are tight at this. When you step back and look at the season, you look at all these crazy things at the end and go, man, baseball's a crazy.
Well, it happens over 162 times that you're gonna see some things that you hadn't seen before, and today was a hard fought game by both sides. There's a little bit of an interruption, obviously, of an hour and a half. Both teams came back a little bit slow to get going, and they put an inning together, and they put an inning together in the 9th.
Buddy off days any different in September, and this kind of a situation?
I think this one. I think this one is a good one for us because we've had a lot of games. In the last 3 or 4 weeks, so it'll be good for our pitchers. It'll be good for our position players too, because our regular lineup's been playing pretty regular, as you know. So it'll be good for those guys not to play tomorrow.